So today, Tim and I have been let out of the office, and we've been let out for one very good reason, and that is this. Thank you so much to Raz, who's let us borrow his brand new AMG GTR, the green hell. And it is quite an extraordinary bit of kit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. What an amazing, amazing looking car. We've been trying to get our hands on this for a long time, and this is going to be in the headlights this week as well. So we just want to go drive it, don't we?
Yeah, let's go and drive it, and we'll tell you what we think. We're in the cockpit, and it is all of a sudden quite apparent that the nose of this car is quite long and the exhaust note is quite loud. What's quite weird is when you do first jump in, it does feel really big, but I've driven it now for a couple of hours and it does grow around you and you start to feel one with the car, and it just becomes quite a nice place to be and you feel quite safe.
Well, you definitely feel safe because we're not going anywhere because we've got 4-point harnesses on.
Yeah, the harnesses in this are I'm just gonna
quite good. Williams driving, so come on, I'm safe. We've got a roll cage here.
So let's talk about the power in this thing. 577 horsepower going all the way to the rear wheels, which also steer as well, which we'll talk about in a second. But the V8 that is under this bonnet is quite the power plant, would you say?
Definitely, yes. I mean, it's used throughout the whole AMG range at the moment, isn't it? You've got it's used in the E-Class and the C-Class and the S-Class, I think. I don't know. It's used everywhere by them and by Aston Martin. This is in the Vantage.
This exact engine?
Yeah, sort of. It's actually the GTS version of the engine. Okay. So the 503 horsepower is in the new Vantage as well. I mean, let's just get some noise with this thing. And it's got ceramic brakes, which is handy. It's not overly blessed with traction, is it, Christian?
It's not, no, because there's so much torque in this thing. It just tries to rip the tyres from the wheels. It just puts such a big smile on my face. AMG are 3 letters that I will love and will always love.
Yeah. Now, what I've got to think about this is, I'm thinking GT3. You know, they're the same sort of thing. They're the track-focused versions. I mean, this isn't, you know, the GT3 RS is the proper hardcore version. You know, this is the sort of slightly more tracky, fast road type version. This is quite a bruiser, but it's you can imagine doing long journeys and cruising to the south of France in this thing, even if it's slightly bumpy and you're strapped in.
I have to say the suspension is quite firm in this, and you've even got settings down here actually to stiffen up even more. You put it into Sport Plus or back into Comfort. We're definitely leaving it in Comfort, but it is still quite a hard ride, but better than I thought it was going to be.
Yes, yeah, I was surprised. There's some I've got to say about these, you just point to these buttons down here, but there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the side, and it mimics the cylinders in a V.
Ah, that's why you're here, Tim, for geeky knowledge like that.
Thank you very much.
I'm here, some say just to look good. A lot of people on a lot of forums, on Instagram, love the fact that this has variable traction control. Now, as this is not our car, and I definitely don't want to be trying to be the next drift champion, we're not going to play with it, but it is quite cool that it does let you have variable amounts of traction control. Yeah,
I mean, there's a dial that you can, when you put it into Sport Plus or Race, you turn the traction control off on the system, and then you can twiddle with this little yellow dial, and it's basically where you have it on there is how far your arms go around.
That's quite a good way of looking at it.
It's like, you know, 3 notches is about here, and then it's turning completely off is, oh my god, we're going to die! It's that sort of thing.
It breaks away from you very, very quickly. You've got to be, with this actually I've found, you have got to be pretty quick on the ball in terms of if you're going to, you know, catch it, you've got to be fast.
Yeah, that's down to the fact that, you know, the front wheels are a couple of miles that way, but our posteriors are literally, well, they're virtually on the rear wheels. So, you know, you've got this weird inertia where you're sort of sitting all the way back. And
with that in mind, I'm just going to pull over here for a second so I can remember what I'm saying, because this thing takes quite a lot of concentration when driving. With that in mind, this does have rear wheel steer, and what's quite nice about the fact when you drive it is at slow speeds you can really feel it helping you go around the corner, and then at high speeds when you're on the motorway and you're changing lanes, it just feels a lot more planted. So even though those wheels are quite far away and the rear ones feel like you're sat on them, to drive it's quite responsive isn't the word, but it's quite intuitive. Like, it just feels natural, and after a bit of time realising that it's about a mile that way to the front of the car, you get used to it, and the more I drive it, the more I'm falling in love with it. Safe to say, the fact that I'm still shaking, you're still shaking, and it's not due to the cold, it is due to 577 horsepower going through these rear wheels with rear wheel steer in the green hell, and it's crazy. Yeah. It's absolutely bonkers.
Yeah. It's terrifying and brilliant and terrifying and brilliant. Like, it just flicks between the two, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. You're like, I love it. Oh my God, no, it's going to kill me. I love it. It's going to kill me.
Yeah.
But as we said, it is in the headlights this week, so you could be winning this car. Start a timer on the camera and see how long it takes Tim to put 4.9 in.
Yeah, you start that one.
Yeah.
But it's not a bloody 5 point where
you always get crushed.
Yeah. I've only been driving this. This is the first time I've sat in this car. Cheeky sod. I'll give you my phone.
You won't be able to reach it.
No. Short people, yeah. Right, we are in. Not going anywhere.
You sure?
Christian, drive.